Pop music, short for popular music, is a genre that has captured the hearts of millions around the world. Let's dive into the history of pop music, its evolution, and some fun facts along the way. Pop music originated in its modern form during the mid-20th century, influenced by rock and roll, rhythm and blues, and country music. The 1950s saw artists like Elvis Presley and Chuck Berry laying the groundwork with their catchy melodies and memorable performances. The upbeat tempos and relatable lyrics made pop music accessible and appealing to a broad audience. The 1960s were transformative for pop music, with the Beatles leading the British invasion and revolutionizing the genre. Their innovative songwriting and recording techniques set new standards. The Beatles' ability to blend different musical styles while maintaining a distinctive sound helped them achieve unprecedented global success. Other influential artists like the Supremes and the Beach Boys also made significant contributions during this era, shaping the sound and style of pop music. The Supremes, with their polished performances and harmonious vocals, became Motown legends. Fun fact: the Beatles hold the record for the most #1 hits on the Billboard Hot 100 chart, with 20 songs reaching the top spot. The 1970s introduced disco, a subgenre of pop, characterized by its upbeat and danceable rhythms. Artists like ABBA and the Bee Gees dominated the charts, making disco a global phenomenon. The infectious energy of disco tracks turned nightclubs into vibrant cultural hubs. Meanwhile, Michael Jackson began his journey as the king of pop, setting the stage for his future success. His collaborations with Quincy Jones resulted in some of the most iconic albums of the era, including Off the Wall. The 1980s brought about a more polished and synthesized sound, with the advent of music videos on MTV revolutionizing how music was consumed. Michael Jackson's Thriller and Madonna's provocative style made them pop icons. The visual element added a new dimension to pop music, making image and style as important as the music itself. The decade also saw the rise of other pop legends like Prince and Whitney Houston, who each brought unique styles and immense talent to the genre. Fun fact: Michael Jackson's Thriller is the best-selling album of all time, with estimated sales of over 66 million copies worldwide. The 1990s diversified pop music further, with the emergence of boy bands and girl groups like Backstreet Boys, *NSYNC, and Spice Girls. Their catchy tunes and choreographed performances became a cultural staple, often appealing to younger audiences and creating a sense of fandom. Pop music also saw the blending of genres, with artists like Mariah Carey and Janet Jackson incorporating elements of hip-hop and R&B, creating a more eclectic and dynamic sound. Fun fact: Mariah Carey holds the record for the most cumulative weeks at #1 on the Billboard Hot 100, with a total of 87 weeks. The early 2000s saw the digital revolution, with platforms like iTunes changing how music was purchased and consumed. Pop music continued to dominate, with artists like Britney Spears, Justin Timberlake, and Beyoncé pushing the boundaries of the genre. These artists often reinvented their images and sounds to stay relevant in a rapidly changing industry. The rise of reality TV shows like American Idol also brought new pop stars into the limelight, such as Kelly Clarkson and Carrie Underwood, who benefited from the exposure and fan base these shows provided. In the 2010s, streaming services like Spotify and Apple Music transformed the industry. Pop music became more global, with artists like Taylor Swift, Ariana Grande, and Ed Sheeran achieving worldwide fame. The genre also saw a greater influence from electronic dance music (EDM), leading to collaborations between pop stars and DJs. This era emphasized the importance of streaming metrics and social media presence in an artist's success. Another fun fact: Shape of You by Ed Sheeran is one of the most streamed songs on Spotify, with over 3 billion streams. Today, pop music continues to evolve, embracing new technologies and trends. The genre remains a melting pot of influences, constantly adapting to the tastes of a global audience. Artists like Billie Eilish and BTS represent the new wave of pop, blending innovative sounds with compelling visuals and engaging social media presence. Billie Eilish's haunting melodies and introspective lyrics have garnered her a dedicated fan base, while BTS has broken barriers as a leading K-pop group with an international following. Fun fact: BTS became the first K-pop group to perform at the Grammys and have multiple albums debut at #1 on the Billboard 200. From its early roots to its current global dominance, pop music has always been about creating memorable melodies and connecting with audiences. Its ability to evolve and incorporate diverse influences ensures that pop music will continue to thrive and captivate listeners for generations to come. The future of pop music is bright, with technological advancements and new platforms allowing artists to reach wider audiences and experiment with innovative sounds.